Hello people, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Tyrant King 12 or Cope 12, whatever you wish to call me. And as today, I will be talking to you about some topic. Before I do, two things. I immediately forgot those two things. Okay, I remember my two things. For some reason, I want to let you know that the video you're watching in the background, I was originally supposed to make that video as, killing of official dinosaurs with friends, but they were too short, so I decided, why not make this opportunity to make it a background. And plus, I thought of this idea, so I thought it would be good. Number two, uh, oh, um, I'm trying to be as expressive as I can, because for some reason, when I'm recording, it's really hard to express, because, I'm recording, so bear with me. So, alright, now the topic with this video. I want to talk about fracture and bone break mechanics. So, we all know that depending on depending on your builds of your dino for Rex, if you have crushing bite, you will have to land one crushing bite to fracture, and two for bone break, and snap, bone snap. It takes 2 seconds for you to hold and then release to fracture somebody, and then if you hold it for like more than 3 seconds, you're definitely gonna bone break them. I like those mechanics, you know. Oh, by the way, once you fracture bone break them, they take like 10 seconds to heal. I like this build. It's that the only problem is the immunity. This immunity breaks it literally. The problem with it is once you bone break a dinosaur, you have to have you have 10 seconds or 9 seconds to kill them before they are healed and they are able to run away. And mind you, most of these dinosaurs are faster than a Rex. And not only they're faster than a Rex, but they are immune, which means you cannot bone break them again until their immunity stops. Now, there's a little debate in my head that this is good, whether this is good or not, because in some cases you can bone break them and then you can kill them immediately and stuff like that, and depending on your good. But I still don't like it because it beats the whole purpose of a Rex. With a Rex, it's supposed to be most fearsome Rex in the dinosaur kingdom. A Rex is literally, if you catch you, its definition of if I catch you lacking, it's over. Now it's just if I catch you lacking, you have a couple seconds to survive. If you survive these couple seconds, you get to live or run away. Yada yada yada. It just defeats the whole purpose of a Rex. Especially when I'm finding something that has a bigger health, like bars, maybe a duck. I just hate that every time I bone break them, I fight them, and then a couple seconds last long. I mean, a couple seconds go away, and now they're just able to run away. What if they're able to survive those couple seconds and then they run away? I see what the devs is trying to do. They're trying to like make it fair for other players that don't play Rexes and players that complain so much. But in my opinion, I think it's about time we get back to the OG bone break and stop pleasing these complainers. They're called complainers for a reason, because they complain about everything. I think because it's accurate. Once you get bone broken by a Rex, there shouldn't be no chances of escaping. And this is also a problem because, in my opinion, these Rexes are being treated like some dogs, or like, I don't know, being treated like they're weak or like scrubs. When in reality, Rexes are considered they're considered to be a king of the dinosaur kingdom. I feel like there has to be a change for that. You know what I mean? a YouTuber talked about this before. I think his name was Samuel Rhino. Sorry if I messed that up. He talked about how terrible it was, if my memory is correct. And I used to disagree with him. I even said it in his videos, I think. I used to think they were perfect, they were nice, and then I stopped playing the game, well, playing as good as I used to be, and then when I got back to being good with it, I realized that it does kind of stuck. It stuck. I'm telling you, this is not me when I'm not recording. I'm telling you, I have perfect grammar. It's that it's just this feeling when you get when you're on pressure. In pressure. Anyway, now I agree with him. It really does suck. It kind of does suck, but I got an idea for it. All this complaint will go away. You can keep all this built if you have the after effect. Just like bleed. Once you bleed someone, not all it doesn't just, you know, takes away their health. It lasts long. And the more you move, the more worser it gets. We should have the effects, bone break effects like that too. Something like, once you fracture it and then bone break it, the 10 seconds, it'll be bone broken for 10 seconds, and then after it's done healing, it's back to immunity, and once it's immune, and if you bite it a few more times while it's immune, it should have a speed reduced. It should have reduced speed by 5%, or maybe 1, which y'all ever choose. Which one y'all want to choose? And also probably reduce the bite damage. I'm not so sure about that. And this affects. Actually, this stacks up to 10, to the point where it almost runs as fast or runs as fast as a Rex. And then when the immunity is done, these effects are like turned off once until it gets bone broken again. I think that's what we should have. There are so many ideas that you can have for these effects. It doesn't matter. I have like a different effect that is different from this. I even posted it on Path of Titan's shorts. I can't find it again, sadly. I have something different, but you know, it really doesn't matter. There's like so many possibilities you can use with it. It's unbelievable. I think that's what we should have. I like the sound of that. You know, so Rexes can have a long-lasting effects like the bleeders. And also, yeah. And plus, it makes things much more easier against the bleeders too. Like, I hate fighting bleeders as a Rex. They're slow. Y'all get the gist. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Y'all share your opinions, y'all thoughts. If you agree with my opinion, or if y'all think it's a fact, comment. If y'all think this opinion doesn't make sense, and y'all like, what is he talking about? Comment. Please tell me your thoughts. Tell me your ideas. I'd like to hear more. But without further ado, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.